That Taylor? Swift. But enough about my speedy garment maker. Mercy clapping! Mercy clapping! I'll take it anyway. The singer endorsed another Democrat this week, Congressman Jim Cooper. I don't care. Earlier this month, she endorsed another Democrat. I still don't care. Meanwhile, Texas Congressman Beto O'Rourke trying to unseat Senator Ted Cruz. He's raised millions. The media's been calling him Kennedy-esque. He sure drives like one. Speaking of Texas, someone really hates Cruz.
I would watch. Be careful. You know, I have about 100 of these. I'm about to put more out.
Well, all right. Well, I'll feel better about it.
I've been outglarged. I think I found my Halloween costume. Oh my goodness. So as we count down to the midterms, let's turn to our countdown correspondent, Hourglass Joe. Hourglass Joe, how much time left until Election Day in November?
700 billion grains of sand, Greg. 700 billion grains until Election Day.
How can you be sure of that?
I counted them, Greg.
7 billion grains of sand. Can you convert that into a measurement that we can actually understand?
A little more than 2 weeks.
So wouldn't it just be easier for you to say that?
You're probably right. This was a dumb idea, Greg.
It's okay, Joe. So if that's how far we are from November, how far are we from the 2020 elections?
Oh, that would be about 7.5 trillion grains of sand to the third power.
Actually, Hourglass Joe, it's 745 days. Why can't you just say that?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I really wasted my life. Why did I count all this sand? I could have had a family, a wife, and kids. A real life.
Joe, what's that in your hand?
It's a scorpion, Greg. The deadliest venom on Earth. It could kill 10 men. And I'm gonna eat it. My time is up.
I guess we lost Hourglass Joe.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's happening to these segments, but they're going in a dark, dark direction.
Well, I felt a little bit better because the 700 billion was just slightly more than what we're spending in California for a fast train to nowhere,
Oh!
which is not yet built at all.
Way to save this segment.
I'm just saying, it made me feel better. The 700 billion was a little more. I thought that was about the biggest sum I could think of, was what we're spending in California for that train.
How do you feel about the midterms?
Anything? I feel like there could be some surprises. I still think that people are very afraid to say anything about what they intend to do, and they may not even know what they intend to do until they get in there. I asked on my radio show today, is Donald Trump affecting your going to the polls? And people were all over the place, but they all said yes.
Yes.
A lot of people were saying, because I'm angry and sad and scared of things like a mob coming up through Mexico and the way people behaved around Kavanaugh. So it's motivating both sides.
Scott Adams says, what does he say? Might be the biggest turnout in history, and he's never wrong, Tyrus. Never. Tyrus, I know. You're still thinking about the scorpion, aren't you?
You had some weird dreams this week?
You know, I've been using a lot of ZQL, and I think it's affecting me.
Getting zeeked.
I'm getting zeeked.
Have you been watching a lot of French films?
Yeah.
Wow, you're out weirding Don Lemon. That's hard to do. Ooh, what was the question?
I don't remember.
Yeah, there really wasn't a question.
Yeah, there wasn't a question like, is there going to be, I don't It's just, was the scorpion there the whole time? Was it in his pocket?
Yes, it was.
Playing with hourglass and
Yes. It took a lot of preparation for this. Don't think about it logically.
I want you drug tested after the show, man. I'm not going down with this shit, bro. I've been fired a lot. I can't put that on the resume. Like,
oddly enough, he's only 1 in 1,024th high right now.
Jimmy, don't you feel like we should let the Democrats at least win something maybe before they have a countrywide nervous breakdown?
Well, that's funny because people always say like, "Oh yeah, we're on the verge of a civil war." No, we're not, because a civil war involves people getting out of their house.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only way we're fighting a civil war is if someone builds an app you can fight it on. Fortnite is the civil war. Fortnite, that's a civil war right now. But I love that Taylor Swift came out and made an endorsement.
Yeah.
2 days later, he dumped her endorsement for a Katy Perry endorsement. And now here we are. But I think it's ridiculous. And I just think the idea that Hillary's back on the scene and clearly positioning herself for another run. Like, what is the statute of limitations on her running? How old is she? We're going to be at Trump rallies next year chanting, "Help her up."
Last word, Cats. Thoughts on Taylor Swift or Beto O'Rourke?
Thoughts on Taylor Swift is just interesting to me, the way that our culture thinks, oh, you look good dancing around in a leotard. I should care what you think about me voting. I just don't get it. But voting for me, I guess it's like, every morning you get out of bed, sometimes you have those thoughts.
Right.
Like, is what I'm doing, does it really matter? When I get out of bed on the day where I go vote, I know that it definitely doesn't, because I vote libertarian.
That's true. And I vote New York, so I know it doesn't matter at all. Might as well just, throw it away. I don't really vote. Who am I kidding? Up next, Nancy Pelosi says something ridiculous. Part 94 of our 3,000-part series.